sand, it's like cutting it. Even with socks, it'll like destroy it. So this, phenomenal with that. So it's been around since 1936. I'm not going to tell you that. You know your DC's had it forever. But anyway, we're here for 4 reasons. The first one's to thank you. We're going to give you a 3-day hotel, which I'll get in a second. That pays for 3 days and 2 nights. That's how we're thanking you for helping out your system. The second reason we're here to get your opinion on it. The third reason we're here to let you know, like I told you before, we're looking to hire about 50 people. By the way, if you know anyone at the college student age where they got like college student loans, let them know, because that's when I started. I was 20 when I started. And it's been awesome for my wife and I, so I love telling people about it.
Well, at the end of this, you're gonna give me your card.
Oh yeah.
I know somebody that just graduated college looking for a job.
Oh yeah, no, it's
smart kid.
There's so many college students. A lot of companies that try to like start like real low because they can get away with it because there's so many of them. But yeah, no, I can show them how to make $1,000 a week with his eyes closed. The fourth reason we're here is to ask your help us advertise the machine. Now that's important. Without names, we're unemployed, and my wife likes me for being employed. She likes that. My kids like that. So as I go on, think of like people that would benefit from looking at it. Healthy, allergies or whatever. And I'm going to start. So basically, we need 3 things to live. We need clean food, clean water, and clean air. And I'm sure you've seen this. We got a big window. When the sun is passing through the window, you see all kinds of like stuff in the air. This is a bright light, and it kind of just shows you the sun. Like if you look by the lamp, you can see some of the little thing. You see them. When it's sunny, you see more. By the way, that's only 10%. 90% is there. You just can't see it because it's so small, it's minuscule. But the brighter the light, the more you can see. But here's what happens. Watch. Then when you walk, then some of it gets stirred up. Look at that. See? And I bet you vacuum in the last 2 weeks. I bet, right? You probably vacuum. That's what I tell people. It's not that you don't clean. It's the tools. Good amount. So sometimes you sneeze and sometimes you get congestion. It has a lot to do with what you're breathing into your lungs. There's nothing you can do about outside. Mother Nature does outside. You can control the inside. It's more confined. And that's what they show you. It's worse inside. Now, what's dust? Like it's a combination of anything and everything. You got the pest. What happens is that they go outside, but then on their paws they bring stuff in. You step on stuff, it doesn't matter, animal stuff, you'll step on stuff that you don't want to, and then you can wipe as much as you want, but the little chunky stuff stays on the bottom of your shoes, you bring that in. Then friends come over, they sneeze, and then you get a cold. These are combinations. Some people say, oh, look at the dust, but actually dust is 80% skin, slough, these human dead skin particles. And there's mold also, there's pollen, obviously, that comes in from the outside. But the one that most people are allergic to is these things. You can't see these, but you definitely feel them. Sometimes you're watching TV and you feel something, and you look and there's nothing there. You're scratching, or you feel something in your back. That's an actual picture of it. Oprah, the dust mite. They live off slough, which is human skin. You find it the most in mattresses that they're infesting ground. Matter of fact, Oprah Winfrey, they had a show a few years ago. People bought their pillows. They magnified them. It looked like alien form stuff. It was the.
Was it bed bugs?
Well, no, bed bugs are a little bigger. You can feel them and you can see them, but this one is more actually. There's microscopic. You can fit 7,000 of them on your tip of your fingernail. Anyway, the rainbow drowns them, which a lot of people like. And then this one right here, when when you go down a dirt road, there's dirt everywhere. If we go down the same dirt road when it's sunny, everything's washed down. When it rains. So that's what the machine uses, actually the water. So let me go ahead and bring it out so you can see what it does. Now, do you guys, let me see here. So you do have wood floors then?
Underneath
a good amount?
Just area rugs.
Like area rugs and stuff. Alright, so let me go ahead and bring this out so you can see. It's compact and it's very portable. That's what everyone loves. Except my daughter Spanish, she does a lot of the cleaning. And there's a top and a bottom. And there if you could, that's what everyone says, it's so small. The box is deceiving because the box looks big. It's just for shipping so it doesn't get hurt. And if you could for me, there's a bubble. If you could just fill this for me. So that knob there, just under it is good. And I'm going to clean your air. That's the first thing that it does. And then let me grab this thing here. Yeah, so the tiles, you did everything then pretty much, right?
You just started with them? Yeah?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. I love to clean.
What?
I love to clean. I'm like a...
You love to clean?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I'm like a clean freak.
You are?
Yeah, my house is spotless. So I love it because it's a system. I believe in it.
Okay. If you could send Ralph the
Sure.
Kenny number.
No, is that enough?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Good.
Send Ralph the
Oh, so
Kenny
that's
number.
how much water you put?
Yeah, there's a knob. Now, when you're going to do the whole house, then you fill it to the top.
Oh,
We're going to
okay.
be in this area, so that's perfect. Thank you. Now, do you guys drink mostly bottled or tap water? Mostly.
I never drink tap water.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it.
Too much chlorine? Because I heard sometimes it doesn't,
Yeah, it's whatever's in it.
doesn't taste
My
right.
brother works for the water company. He tells me don't drink the water.
Wow, that's something.
Much
Is
sulfur, it's sulfur in it. Whatever they use, to purify, it's not good for you. I don't drink it.
Another day we'll speak about. We also sell reverse osmosis system. Your brother would know exactly what that is.
Oh, reverse,
I
I know what that
used to have one. I used to have one in my house in Florida.
We just bought a house in Florida.
And the lady I bought it from took it out. She took it out.
And they took it out before they said it was
She paid
$5,000.
Paid a lot of money for it.
Oh yeah. No, it's the one we actually. If you go through Culligan, they'll charge you $5,000. But if you go through me, it's only 24, 25 or something like that. So
I never knew what it was because they said it has what's it called?
it's reverse osmosis. What it does is it's incredible. What it does, it filters to 0.001 micron, which is like very. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
By the way, your coffees will taste amazing.
Yeah.
Your pastas, everything you cook will taste different because it doesn't have the sulfur. It doesn't have the chlorine. Because if you cook with that water, you're cooking chlorine. You also, if you ever hear people get kidney stones.
Once you boil the water, it's alright.
That's what I thought. You ready for this? When you boil it, it makes it worse. Are you ready? Because you're cooking out the good stuff. So that's basically what happens. You're cooking the good stuff. Vapor, that's 100% pure water. You know distilled water?
Yeah.
Our machine
your wife.
puts out distilled water.
Your wife.
No, I can't tell you right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, what's good with this is that it actually gives you incredible water. Yeah, we'll do like a little test.
They
later.
had that, but the lady took it out. She wanted $5,000 more for the house.
Yeah. No, they're definitely worth it. Well, if you look at the water, it's pretty visibly clean. There's no like stuff in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can clean the air. By the way, the machine is also an air purifier. Certified, yeah. And what I'm going to do is just clip it, and that's it. Very easy, just 2 clips.
So that's the vacuum.
This is it, yeah. Matter of fact, the vacuum is the air cleaner. It's actually both. I'm going to show you the low speed. Now, if you want to clean the air, and you don't want to hear sounds, if you're watching a program, then do the low speed. And then after that, you could do, if you want like in a hurry, cook onions, fish, cabbage, anything.
Take the smell out?
Yeah, you just do that. Hi. Now listen to this, you understand this. It sucks in 90 cubic feet a minute. Wow. That's a massive. Now there's a piece inside, you'll appreciate this. It spins, listen to this, 23,000. And it gets there in 2 seconds. It cranks. Yeah, it's like a turbine. It's crazy. And if you go like this, you'll feel the drum. That's 2 horsepower. There's no bags, and there's no filters, which means you don't lose efficiency. I love that. You know how the bag, as it's filling up, suction, you're like, wow, it's not sucking up. The bag is clogging. Now, if you look by the lamp, you might be able to, can you see under the lamp how it sucks it in? So it goes that way in, but it slams down. So then the water is the filter. So whatever goes in is going to get, it's going to stay there. What dust can't fly. And then on the right there is clean air. So dirty air comes in and clean air comes out. Watch this. Matter of fact, there's only on a minute. I don't even think that long. Now a minute ago, it was clear enough to drink. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Holy cannoli. Can you see it from up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now you wouldn't drink it.
All what? All the dust in the
from the air. Yeah, like you'll see all your collectibles. You're like, the house is dusty. What's going on? It's this stuff. It settles. Wow. Now you wouldn't drink it before. You definitely wouldn't drink it now.
Wait, so what would you do? Like you would put it on and just let it do its thing. 5 minutes?
10, 15 minutes. A huge room, a cathedral here. About 10 minutes, and then you shut it off. And it has wheels, so you can roll it.
Take all the dust, so you would bring it in each room.
Yeah, but I'm going to show you how as you clean your hardwood floors, you'll be cleaning the air at the same time. It's pretty neat the way they engineered that. Now, I will tell you this, but you like the water concept. It makes sense, doesn't it, water as a filter? Here's where it gets interesting, because it uses water. You could also vaporize the air, you can medicate the air, you can do aromatherapy. I don't know if you guys like essential oils. Anyway, these are natural. Good little spritz. Let me know when you smell that one.
Oh yeah, I smell
Fresh smell. Smell it?
Yeah.
That one is orange, citrus, but you can put whatever. Vanilla, you can put apple, lemon, whatever you guys like.
Vicks.
And it makes the room smell.
There you go. Friends coming over. Your house is too big for a spray can. Like when you spray something, falls on the ground, what, 20 minutes, I don't even, 20 minutes later, you're going to go smell it no more. And then watch this. This is if you got a little bit of congestion. And like that. So remember when we were little, our parents, vapor rub.
You could put some in there. Yeah.
Is that nice? Oh, now I will tell you this: the machine will clean your air, but what you can't use in the house is a broom or a dust mop or a Swiffer, because when you use those, you're not eliminating the dust. What we're doing is just moving it around. That's why later you're like, didn't we clean today?
Yeah.
You ever hear her say, we didn't clean today?
Dusty already.
Yeah, it's dusty. Now,
Probably dusty.
oh, you say, look, yeah. The only thing I needed, if you could, if you know where the vacuum is, the Electrolux, can you grab me your vacuum for a second? And we're more than half done. You're getting like a speedy version. I like the patches. Did you,
What'd you say?
Sister Carol loves it.
Yeah, no, she just loves it. You send it to?
Kenny wants his Rowdy's number, or Rowdy wants
Both.
Kenny?
You can send
They
them
have
both.
these in Florida.
Oh, yeah, we're worldwide.
Because, you know, I think it's good for my daughter in Florida.
Oh, absolutely. Let me know what town she's in. You know what town she's in?
West
You need the
Palm.
wand and all that too, or?
Just that guy right there,
What's
yeah.
this?
Thank you.
Is that the older one or which? I don't know how old.
Whatever the newest one is. Is it the newest one?
I don't know, that one works pretty well though.
Oh, good, okay. So yeah, no, that's no problem.
Who wants whose number?
Send Rowdy Kenny's number. Send Kenny Rowdy's number.
All right, guys, over here, Rowdy. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, what town does she live in down there?
Wait. Get that right.
Taking my daughter for a little getaway.
Florida?
Yeah.
We just bought a house.
Just bought a house in Florida.
My other daughter's there at my house.
My other daughter's a teacher in Florida.
Oh,
My
beautiful.
vacuum over there is the
I got the
full
central
pilot.
vac.
It's the central
Central vac.
Central, yeah. The problem, I'll be honest with you, the problem with the central vac is that the motor's all the way on the other side of the house, so you got all the PVC pipes and you got like 30-foot hose.
Yeah.
What happens the further away you
Well,
get?
I got plugs all over the place for you,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
My unit's in the garage, so.
You got it in the garage. Yeah, what happens though is that the further away you get from the motor,
Yeah.
obviously the less pull suction you're going to have.
It's pretty powerful though.
Yeah?
It's a pretty powerful motor.
The only thing I've noticed is over the years that I've done it, when I go to a house that has central vac, and I clean with this one, the water gets really dirty.
Really.
So that's just
And we got tile, the whole house is tile.
Yeah, you got tile, which
Yeah.
is good. Let me see here. Now this one here, here's what I'm going to do, guys. This is an Electrolux. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk about Electrolux. What I'm going to do is talk about like all brands. Well, pretty much the same thing, in the sense that, like the CentraVac, it's the same as this, except it's in the garage.
Yeah.
But it does have like either a filter or something inside of it. It's either a cloth filter or something. But these are 4 parts. The intake motor, you need a filter, then you have the exhaust. Matter of fact, when you turn it on, intake, motor, filter inside, but then you have the exhaust. Matter of fact, if you put your hand there, then you can actually feel the air. Yeah, you also you can smell it. Now, right, that's not a clean smell. It's more like a musty air smell. All right. Did you ever wonder what that smell was? Because they all smell. It's not yours.
That's a
I
big
thought
bag
it was
is full.
the bag was full.
Okay, that's the most common answer I get, but it's actually a lot worse. I mean, a lot worse. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. It'll make sense to you, though, when I tell you. Here's the biggest problem with vacuums right here, is that they have a bag. Now, what happens there, the bag has to be porous. Air has to go through it. The only problem with porous means it has little holes. And if it has little holes, then what's going to happen is, unfortunately, some of the stuff is going to come out, and you can't stop that. That's the design of the vacuum. They have a fault. And here it is. Sometimes you can see it. Like this one is pretty full, but watch this. I'm just going to open up on the top a little bit, just so you can kind of get the idea. And sometimes you can see this one is pretty jammed up. Normally you can see the light through, but this is pretty, there's space in it, but it's pretty clogged up is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's why over the years, tell me you haven't done it. Sometimes you check the bag, and it was not full, but it's not sucking out. It's because the hole's clogged before it actually gets full with gunk in there. This one doesn't have a filter, but in the back I think it does. Now, do you guys vacuum at least once a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe once a week.
Now, it does have a filter here. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I never knew it.
Most people don't. Most people don't. But you know what? You see how bad it is?
Yeah.
That's indicating to us that the stuff is coming out through the thing, through the filter.
You gotta
through the
change
bag.
that? I never
You're supposed to change it every 2 bags. So this one is pretty, here, watch this.
Very curious. I never
Isn't that
changed
crazy?
it.
Yeah, she goes, that's the
Yeah.
original Angel. No, here, look. Isn't that
It is.
Yeah,
insane?
it is
You
the
see
original.
that?
Yeah.
So every time you turn it on, all this is pumping out. By the way, that's why your game and everything, that's how they get dusty.
Yeah.
I bet you